there's usually at least a group chat for the position group, at least for the offensive line there was.
100%. We got a tight end group chat, yeah, for sure.
And usually there are more people that are active on those group chats. They're usually the more rambunctious or the people that just want to fuck around in them. But there's also like coaches in there, so I wouldn't say that those ones are the most rambunctious. I think the most rambunctious are usually the ones that are just like group chats on the side with like a select amount of the team or certain personalities that you just vibe with.
Oh, yeah.
Is that similar for you?
100%. Yeah. Coach Tommy Melvin, Coach Melvin, he's the one that kind of makes sure the group chat is has the right guys in there. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, you got a bubble guy and he's kind of off the practice squad, on the practice squad. You want to make sure that guy's in the loop and informed with everything that we got coming up. And the group chat is up to date with who's actually in the room.
Yep.
Coach Melvin does it for the tight end group. But like you said, man, I have so many different football group chats from my team now, from my team back in 2016, right? Like the group chats they keep going up, and it's the same with college. I still have group chats with guys from college. Me and Jason are in a few, and it's just fun, man. It's always a blast catching up and just throwing the most absurd shit in the group chat. Yes, of course. You have to name the group chats. Yes.
There you go.
It's the best part of having a group chat.
Ooh, what's our college group chat?
We can't, Jason. No, we can't do that one.
I'm gonna say it. Trailer Light Boys.
All right. Well, I'm going to politely ask that you don't put this on there, Brandon.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing, Travis.
That's a good one.
All righty. That does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Perplexity AI. Let's get to this Matt Nagy convo. My guy. I love this dude. Can't wait for this. Thank you to our presenting partner, Audible.
Transform your everyday moments with Audible's immersive world of storytelling. From pulse-pounding adventures to life-changing insights from thought leaders, every listen opens new doors for your imagination.
More than just entertainment, Audible becomes your companion for personal growth, boosting your mood, inspiring positive habits, and enriching your daily routine with every chapter.
Dive into a universe of over 1 million titles, audiobooks, podcasts, and Audible originals all in one spot.
While your favorite titles will always be there, why not explore new ones? Discover bestsellers, anticipate new releases, and extensive collection of content included with your membership. New editions arriving all the time.
The best part? You can get your Audible fix while doing whatever. Stuck with chores, sweating it out on the run, crawling through traffic, boom! Instant entertainment upgrade.
There's more to imagine when you listen.
Sign up for a free 30-day Audible trial and your first audiobook is free. Visit audible.com/newheights. Now a moment brought to you by American Express.
What elevates a dining experience for you, Jason?
Mayonnaise.
Nice. With Amex Platinum, you get access to global dining access by Resy when you add your Platinum card to your Resy profile.
You can experience some of the hottest restaurants with access to exclusive reservations and even be notified when hard-to-get reservations come up.
That's the powerful backing of American Express.
For full terms and to learn more, visit americanexpress.com/withAmex.
All right, Nags, let's have some fun, big guy.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Jason,
right,
would you do the honors, my brother?
Absolutely. All righty. Our guest today is a 6'2" quarterback out of the University of Delaware, the 2018 AP Coach of the Year, two-time Super Bowl champion, and the current offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. 92%ers, please welcome Matt Nagy!
What's up, fellas? What's going on? How great is this?
How we doing, Coach?
Love it.
We love that you joined us, man. There's a lot of ties in here between the Upper East Coast, the Philly connection, the Kansas City connection. So it's awesome, and we'll get into all of that. You already know, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate you jumping on with us, dude.
East Coast guys, right? East Coast.
That's
Come
right.
on now. Come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm getting accustomed to it. I'm a Midwesterner myself. Been stuck here forever, but I'm getting accustomed to it.
Good.
Coach, how have OTAs been, man?
It's been great.
You've been excited seeing these young pieces come in and and see their talent and everything?
It happens quick. The guys get in, you know it, Travis. You've been in here, and you get those juices back going again, and the guys are rolling. Coach Reed, man, he doesn't stop. He's nonstop. He can't get enough of it. We love it, and I think the guys are in a good mindset right now. Everything that happened in that Super Bowl, we put that aside. We use it, and guys are in a good framework, coaches and players.
I know Trav's excited for that long drive drill. No doubt about it.
Come on now.
Oh, man. He kills it, man.
It'll bring the best out of you, baby. It'll bring the best out of you, man.
He kills it. You know that.
Test you mentally. Yo, no doubt.
I would tell everybody this all the time, man. You can train your ass off doing everything possible. You could go flipping tires, the running cross country, you know what I mean, running hills. You can do all of the training, the perfect like off-season training possible. There is nothing that will get you ready for an Andy Reid long drive drill.
No.
You are going to start that drill and just know mentally that after about 15 to 18 plays, you are going to be fucking miserable.
Yes. The worst.
There's nothing you can do about it other than just take that misery on with a good attitude.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think, like, you know what? It's a funny story. So last year or 2 years ago, I was at the airport, and I forget what city I was in, whether it was Nashville or where it was, but I ran into Mitch Morse, of all people, and he was in
Mitch Morse, baby.
Yeah, man. He
just retired, man. I love that guy, man. Hell of a career, man.
And he was leaving. Doug was down. Peterson was down in Jacksonville, and Mitch was leaving to go down to Jacksonville. And it was the off season. He had just got traded there, or just signed there, and he said, "You know, Nags," he goes, "Man, I'm excited for my opportunity here and to get going here for maybe one last year in Jacksonville, but man, Nags," he's like, "Damn it, man." He's like, "I do not look forward to these long drive drills. I almost didn't sign here with these long drive drills." And I just started dying laughing, just thinking of all you guys.
Dude, it's the best, baby.
I still remember, and I don't, you probably don't remember this, Coach, but when Andy, it was, I think my second year, it might have been my first year, long drive drill, and we run a screen in the red zone. This had to be like play 14 or 15. And Coach had to call a timeout because I just was lying on the field.
I'll never forget it. Never will I forget that.
He's like, "You all right, big fella?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I'll be all right." He's like, "Oh, get back in there. Let's go. We got to get."
This is so good.
Trav, did you know Coach almost played my rookie year? Did you know this?
Dude, I did not know. I was just going to say, you said you didn't have any experience of the Andy Reid long drive drill. I thought you were out there slinging it with him.
Mike Vick got hurt, and I think Vince was having some issues too or something like, and there was rumblings. They gave you a workout, didn't they? They put you on the field.
Yeah, I actually practiced, man. It was crazy. Like, you guys get all these years of touchdowns and Super Bowls, and man, I got one day in the sun, and they called me up, and I was an intern at the time, and now I think they have a rule for it. Like you see the interns that come to practices in training camp, and they sit in the meetings and they follow. That was me in 2008, 2009, and my second year, I was there just helping out coaching, and Coach Reed, Veach was in Philly then. He calls me up, he goes, "Nags, what are you doing? Come over here, man. You got to go talk to Coach." And then Coach goes, "Do you have an agent?" Coach is like, "Do you have an agent? Are you in shape? And do you know the playbook?" And I was like, yes, and yes. And I really didn't know the playbook. I wasn't in shape, but I ended up getting to have one day in practice. And then they said, "You know what? No, dude, you're out. You can't do it." They nixed it.
They put a rule in.
Fuck.
They called it intern stashing.
Oh,
because there's like a way to add other player, like increase your roster size by having like players as like interns. And GAs. Yeah.
That ain't right, man.
And that was it, man. On to the coaching world.
How about that, though? You and Veach, man. A lot of. I don't know if a lot of people know you and Brett Veach played college ball together. You were throwing my guy touchdown passes left and right, man. Veach was your wide receiver, right?
He was, yeah. He came in as a running back. I don't know if y'all know that, but he played at a big program in Mount Carmel. His dad was the coach, and he was a year college-wise younger than me, and so he came in as a running back, and we needed some help at wide receiver, so we bumped him to wide receiver there towards the end of my career, and I was out there throwing him passes, man, for a couple years, and he was awesome, man. We had a couple plays versus Villanova that we still talk about to this day, and he was just he was a hell of a player.
Hell yeah, dog. That's so crazy, man. Going to college with somebody like that, and then finding a way to work with them and win championships with them. That's got to be a cool connection, man, between you guys.
There's no doubt, and the reason why I'm in the NFL right now is because of Brett Veach.
My dog.
speaking of coaching and college, you guys are going to be heading to St. Joe's sooner or later for a little bit of training camp action. You guys are getting back Rashee Rice and Isaiah Pacheco fully healthy this year, coming off of some injuries. How much do both those guys mean when they're fully healthy for you guys for Kansas City?
It's huge for us. And, these guys, I think it's very important for everybody to know, people talk about it, and I've been able to witness it, but when these guys, they don't understand, and Pat went through it with Alex, but they don't understand how lucky they are to be able to have Trav help them and what they do, understanding how to practice, how to run routes, the little details of just understanding how to take coaching. And so I watch, and I know it's been documented, but when Trav takes them off to the side and starts talking to them in his own lingo of how to run a certain route, that's 10 times his weight in gold versus what any of us coaches are going to tell these guys, because it's respect factor that they have, and he doesn't have to do that. He's the greatest tight end, to ever play the game. Jace, you're the greatest center to ever play the game. I mean, that's an unbelievable tandem. And for me to be able to coach you guys and see what you guys were as mentors, those two young guys, Rashee and Xavier, what they have with Trav and what they have with Coach Reed and Patrick, it's special. And it really, honestly, it makes coaching fun, and it lets them just grow. And we see the growth and development, and that's the exciting part, is to put it all together. And everyone's so selfless.
Yeah, and those are the best teams. The best teams are when the players are also coaching, right? They're coaching up the young guys.
For sure.
And that's also helping them retain it. I always felt the players coaching the young guys, it wasn't I was saying anything different than what Stout was saying. I'm just regurgitating that. But I'm saying it in a way because we're both on the same end receiving it from Stout. And when you say it to the player next to you, they're receiving it in the same way you interpreted it from the coach. Does that make sense?
100%.
There's a weird thing where when you both are receiving the information from the head coach, then you have the same frame of reference from how it's taught. It's easier then to go off of that and say basically the same thing, just in a slightly different way that the guy understands it maybe in a different way.
Right.
It's just a little bit more reassuring for the young guys. And I appreciate you saying that, Nags. You already know.
Yeah,
I'm just one of your disciples, man. I just know I can find a way to make it make sense a little bit more. And sometimes all it takes is a few extra conversations about what we're seeing out there to really get everybody on the same page, man.
For sure. Absolutely.
You keep mentioning a guy named Pat Mahomes, though.
Yeah.
And I know we need to clear something up here. We had old Patty Mahomes on the show, and he told us a story prior to his draft interview with the Chiefs that you gave him the keys to you gave him the answers? Did you give him
answers to the test? Huh?
You gave him the answers to the test, Nags?
Yeah, man. Fortunately, it ended up working out pretty good. Veach and I were, we knew how much Veach and Coach Reed liked them, and obviously I was in love with them too. So you go into that process, and you guys know that whole deal with the combine and how it goes. But man, when you're convicted with somebody and you feel the way that we all did, I don't know. I guess it was better to ask for forgiveness than permission. One of those type of deals.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll never forget it, because we just sat back and we went through off to the side in the deal, in between meetings throughout the day. It was the middle of the day. We actually talked a little bit through All Go Special, Trav.
Come on now, baby.
Just a little bit of some simple plays, but a few of them. And we also just said, hey, man, you got to get one or two wrong here. You can't be 100% on the test. You got to get the 95. Yeah,
it'll be obvious. It'll be obvious.
Yeah, but he killed it in the deal, and I think it stayed pretty quiet for many years, and then I guess he's the one that busted it out a few years ago.
Yeah, I love it.
Fortunately, it ended up working out.
Unbelievable, dog.
Well, let me ask you this. What made you so confident that Pat was the guy coming out to be able to do that?
Watching the tape, when we watch these players on tape, you sit there and you can't put the tape down. You just want to keep watching more and more and more. And as you're watching it, you just see the plays that he's making and these stupid throws that, he saw so much drop 8 in college. There was so much drop 8. So it was part of you was he's seeing all this drop eight. He's scrambling around, and no one's better than him when he's outside the pocket running around. He can make special throws, and he was doing a lot of that. So the question was like, okay, what type of person is he? And what's his football IQ like? And does he love the game? And all the stuff, the intangible things. And so like as we all started watching more and more tape, we were like, Coach Reed and Veach and these guys were like, we gotta take these quarterbacks. We got to bring them into the room and spend like, a good 6 to 8 hours with each of these guys in that draft class. And really, we knew how much we loved the player, but bringing him in and just seeing him take it to the top with the person side of it was unbelievable. And like you could just see like he was special, and you didn't know it until things were going to happen. But I mean, my gosh, like we were all on board. It was all conviction, and I just couldn't put the film down. He was just special.
I hear you, man. I'm with you on the first time you meet him, man. That first, what's up, dog? That first, like, yo, it's good. It's like your family forever after you get that from him, man. He's such a good dude, and I already know he's going to ace that part of the test every single time, and I'm sure the football IQ was already through the roof when he got in.
The second that happened, the moment it happened, we were super excited, and, it was one of those deals where then he came in as a freshman, as a rookie with Alex, and it's like, and Alex taught me as a young position coach, he's one of the most special human beings and people in my life. And what he did for that.
In a recent episode of the popular New Heights podcast, viewers were treated not only to classic behind-the-scenes football stories, but also to an unforgettable moment between the Kelce brothers when Jason unexpectedly made Travis blush live on air. The episode started normally, with the two chatting about the upcoming NFL season, reminiscing about high school memories, and joking with their usual playful banter. But as the conversation shifted toward family life off the field, Jason suddenly said, "Travis, I think you're going to be a really good father," which made Travis freeze before laughing awkwardly, clearly embarrassed, as he replied, "What are you talking about, Jay?" while the crew behind the camera murmured in surprise. Jason, who sometimes has a game-breaking style when teasing his younger brother, didn't stop there and continued, "I'm just stating the truth. The way you talk about the future, about family, and the way you care for the people you love, I can see it clearly." Which made Travis shake his head and laugh awkwardly as he replied, "Are you trying to embarrass me in front of millions of people?" The heartfelt exchange quickly went viral on social media, with fans and football viewers sharing clips and reacting with comments ranging from humorous to emotional. And many believe Jason wasn't just joking, but subtly showing support for his brother during major changes in his personal life, especially since Travis has recently spoken more openly about wanting to build a family someday, and has previously said on New Heights that family will always come first after his competitive career, making Jason's public and confident comment about fatherhood feel like a meaningful new chapter in the story.